I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company. I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking done. Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to fucking eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up. Let's go. Stand up, man. Let's fucking eat. I'm tired. Let's help each other. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what fucking color you are. If you are not eating and you're struggling, eat with me. Let's struggle together then. Let's be a team.
Welcome to my channel. Today I've got a lot of video that I put together for you to watch because farmers are crying out for bailout. And now the question is, why are they crying out for bailout? They're crying out for bailout because they have been defunded. That is, they have been cut off from the funding program that Democrats gave them. And of course, the ways that they used to get profit also has been cut off. Why? Because Trump increased the tariff. So now the question is, they have no option. They have no alternative. And they said the only way out for them is to get a bailout from the government. Now the question is, will Trump's administration give them a bailout? Knowing fully well that he did this the first time when he was there and Democrat came, they roll out a bailout for them. Now, it has happened again. So what's going to happen in this next 4 years? Will Trump give them a bailout? These are the questions farmers are asking. And not just farmers, the whole of America. And people are saying, let's wait and see what happens. Guys, I've compiled these videos for you. Let's go watch it out. And I'll be right back for us to debate and talk about this interesting topic. Don't go nowhere because it's about to begin. Credits are given to our content in this video. I'll be right back.
This is my take on the Arkansas farmers who are pleading for a bailout because they are months away from filing for bankruptcy on their small family farms. We have been here before. The last time Trump was president, there was a $12 billion farmer bailout because of Trump's tariffs. Bailout money comes from taxpayers. A large portion of that bailout money came from my home state of California because we are the fourth largest economy in the world. So California literally helps keep the lights on. We also feed America because we produce the largest amount of agriculture in America. But these farmers knew that Trump was going to put more tariffs on if he were to get back into the White House. He literally campaigned on it. They literally almost lost their family farms back a few years ago because of these same exact tariffs. They knew that was possible and they voted for him anyways. And why shouldn't they when they continue to get bailed out? There will be a farmer bailout package yet again, and this cycle will continue. I just think the bare minimum should be this. If you are a farmer and you have gotten a bailout to save your family farm multiple times over, you just keep your mouth shut about California, because we keep your lights on. You don't have to like us, you don't have to visit us, but just keep your mouth shut about us. Don't talk about our crime rate when y'all got the problem of Little Rock. And save your "it's a blue city and that's why it is what it is." You got 2 red senators and a red governor and a red state legislator. That's who controls the money that funnels through to Little Rock. And they do nothing for the high crime rate of Little Rock. You don't need to go on about Gavin Newsom. He's not your governor. He's not your problem. You should have your own concerns about your own governor, who likes to take trips to Paris on taxpayers' dime. You keep your eyes on your own paper, we'll keep our eyes on our own paper while bailing you out. Because that's what California does.
Hold on, so let me get this straight. The white farmers in Louisianans, they're mad because people of color won't come work on their farms for $11 an hour in 100-degree heat for 10 plus hours a day. Let me run that back. White farmers are mad. The very farmers that voted Republican, okay, they voted for this, are mad that people of color won't come work on their farms for $11 an hour in 100-degree heat for 10 plus hours a day. I'm saying you get what you ask for. Hey, it's FAFO type shit, okay? But hey, don't be fooled. I feel like it's gonna come to a point where they're finna make people get on their farms. Don't count me to it. Because if 2025 was a checklist, hey.
So I saw a video of a guy who was talking about the farmers being upset that the liberals are wishing their demise, right? That we are not caring about their plight. And he made a very valid point, because these are the same people that said empathy is woke, and you know they want woke to be dead. So I don't know, it's like they want it both ways, right? Do you want us to be empathetic with a bleeding heart crying all the time, or do you want us to be like, we don't care, that's not my problem? I mean, that's what you guys do. But I love that he wrote it in his little blurb. Empathy is woke. So what do you guys want from us? Do you want us to care about your plight? Listen, we care about your plight at this moment because we don't want to see you guys go out of business. We know that you put food on the table, but you're the same people crying that empathy is bad for America. It is too woke for you. So I don't know. It's so weird. You find yourself in a dilemma, don't you? If you see that video, please tag him in my video. Bye.
I'm out here in the farm fields of Illinois. This is a bean field that just turned brown in mid-September. And there's a lot of concern over where the product that these farmers in Illinois have raised is going to be going and what kind of price they'll get for the crops they've raised. I grew up in this area. I went to Little Cayman High School. It's about 2 miles north of here. And I went to school with all the farm kids, and I even grew up in eastern Pennsylvania and went to school with Amish and Mennonite kids in Lancaster County. And growing up, I had an uncle who ran a farm in upstate New York. So I have some history with an empathy for farmers, because I watch how hard they work to get this crop on the ground, and its timing and the rains in spring, whether they come or not. One year it was too wet, the next year it's too dry. It's tough being a farmer. But what's even tougher is growing all this crops and having all the equipment and debt you need to be a farmer and then be cast aside by things like tariffs. And that's what's so confusing to me. The people out here in farm country, a lot of them have Trump signs in their lawns. There's a huge one up the road here. When I'm cycling over the summer, I see them all over the place. Probably see 10 to 20 in a 40-mile ride. And that indicates to us that farmers are big into Republican values. And that's the other side of the coin here. You know, what is the ideology driving people to want to be Republican? Well, over the centuries, you know, that we've had farming here in the United States, there's been a lot of deception by conservatives. You know, the Dust Bowl came about because people were told to go on out, God will help you, and rain will follow the plow. And that was a lie. And what we wound up with is agricultural conditions that basically turned the entire Great Plains to dust. And there's sort of a similar thing going on in Illinois in many states, because soils are not in a great condition here either. And there's just sort of been this profit-oriented idea that it's your job to go and grind up the soil and get what you can out of it, get the best price for it, and we'll take care of the rest. You know, it's that classic sort of go, go, go ideology that people pride themselves on in America. But, you know, sustainability is a real problem. That's true in terms of economic markets, where a lot of crops from the United States are sold to other countries, for example, China. And now we've imposed tariffs on China, and guess who winds up paying the price? It's Illinois and Iowa and Wisconsin and Missouri and Nebraska and all these farmers that, you know, work their lives trying to sustain their crop output every year. And Trump doesn't care about those people, but what he does do, and this is sort of his method, he has never had a good grasp of forecasting policy. He bankrupted casinos, for instance, right? And many, many of his businesses failed, and those that did sort of succeed were dependent on creative bookkeeping. The guy is not a good planner. He could never be a good farmer. He sucks at everything he does. But somehow he came up with this let's do something about our markets idea with tariffs, and they've never been proven to work. And right now, something like 86 to 90% of the tariffs are being absorbed not by foreign companies, but by Americans paying higher product prices. And the farmers are the ones that get kicked right in the nuts. And what does Trump do? He uses taxpayer money to pay them off for the fuck-ups that he did. And that's the sick aspect of it. And all these guys with Trump signs out here, they're happy to ask for handouts now when many of them apparently don't like, you know, the idea that immigration people come here and, oh, they're using our tax dollars, blame immigrants for everything. Well, guess what? A lot of our farm production, especially things like fruits and vegetables and everything, are reliant on immigrant workers. And so Trump is so fucking dumb about what really happens here on the earth that he's screwing everybody over. And these farmers out here, you sort of have to have empathy for them because they've been lied to. They've been deceived. And we need small farmers as well as big farmers. But during Trump's first term, when he first messed up with farm markets, Sonny Perdue, his Secretary of Agriculture, said to American farmers, tough luck, go big or go away. And so corporatized farming and the seed crops owned by giant firms like Bayer and Monsanto and all of that are taking over. And if we don't have any local control over how food's produced, we're at the mercy of all of that, the corporatization of America and the oligarchy. And if you don't connect these dots and see that people out here are being deceived, and these are the same people basically voting for Trump, then you don't get it. Where will these crops go? We really don't know. They may rot in the bins, in the dryers, everything.
So, like I started from my intro, will bailout come out for farmers? Well, I don't know the answers. It's only Trump and his administration that can actually answer that question. And I'm very sure a lot of leftists are saying they shouldn't be given any bailout because they refuse to listen to what happened to them. They refuse to listen to history. They refuse to listen to the pattern that happened to them last time. They repeat the same history that happened to them, and they were very, very gullible. That's the word they used, not my word. They were gullible to not know that this is going to happen again. Let's break it down, guys. Let's break it down. Truth be told, when Trump came during his first tenure or first term, did he increase tariff and did he cut funding? And the answer is yes, it did that. It came back again the second time. As a matter of fact, this time around, it was campaigning based on 2 or 3 things that are so evident and that he has done right now. Number 1, he said he's going to drive away illegal immigrants. That is 1. Number 2, he said he's going to increase tariff. Number 3, he said he's going to cut wastages. And the question now is he doing it? Oh, yes, he has done it. And he has not even stopped. He's about to even take it to the next level. From day one, when he entered into the office, he was just signing bills, cutting off fund, cutting off wastages, driving out illegal migrants. Well, that's another word. People are saying these guys are not illegal. But according to Trump, he said they are illegal. Let's leave that. That's another discussion for another day. And people are saying that everything he said during the campaign he has done. If you voted for Trump in the first term, out of ignorance, it is permissive. It is permittable. But now that he campaigned strongly on these 3 factors that I've mentioned, and you went ahead and you voted for him again, now people are saying it's no longer ignorance. It is stupidity, it is greed, and it is selfishness. And people are saying it is time for you to experience the greed, the selfishness, and the stupidity that you voted for. That you are crying for a bailout. Then the question is, who are the states that are doing very well, that are going to give the bailout? Bailout is actually from the taxpayers in each state. They put the funds together and they bail out farmer. Now, from history, California is the 4th strongest economy in the whole world. So that means that they are a major contributor when it comes to tariff and bailouts and all of that, because they are doing well. Now, what is California like? Is California a red state? Let me leave you to answer that. We know the answer to that actually. And it simply means that MAGAs have nailed themselves at the feet. And now the leftists are saying no more bailout. A lot of Americans, especially those that told the farmers, told the MAGAs, told the rest of it that do not vote for Trump, they are saying we don't encourage bailout. Now, who is going to bail out the farmers? This time around, they are stuck, they are stranded, they are bankrupt. As a matter of fact, some of them have begun to sell their farmland just to get money. Some of them are saying they are living agricultural, business for now because they have no fund anymore. And they want to recoup the money that they've made. And now the question is, what is going to happen to agriculture in America? Guys, let this conversation begin here. What is going to happen to agriculture in America? Because a lot of people are saying, if this is the phase that they are going to be experiencing, they're saying, how long will it be? Then who is going to take over the president next after this 4 years? Is it going to be Democrat? Is it going to be Republican again? And these are the facts that these guys have put together. And some of them have begun to sell their farmland. It seems like bailout may not be possible. Well, I don't know if it's going to be possible yet. Let's wait and see what Trump's administration is going to do. But hey, let the conversation begin with you guys at the comment section. Does the farmer deserve a bailout for the second time again? Knowing fully well that they voted against Democrats that always give them farm, aid, farm funding and all of that. and they chose to vote them out. Do they deserve a bailout? Let the conversation begin. Thank you guys for watching. And I want to say, if today is your first time of coming across my channel, do it to subscribe, like, and share this post, and let others know about this trending story. Thank you. Until I come your way again. Bye-bye.